Hi there, signs of Scorpio. This is Kim. Hope you don't mind the fan being in the background. It's just a little stuffy in here because it was hot today. So that's on. But I hope you guys are doing good. I'm already getting a message coming in for you all. Quickly though, let me say it's a next 3-day reading, but we're going to do a Celtic cross, so it might extend into the future. But there's a song, Dandelions, by it's Ruth B, maybe, I think. Anyway, it says, I really think that you're the one for me. When I'm looking at you, I've never felt so alive and free. Yeah, I think you could be the one for me. Wishing on a dandelion. Anyway, so the song is about somebody who really finds you very attractive and very alluring at this time, and they're enamored with you, right? So they're feeling lots of feelings for you is what I'm picking up on. Now the tarot reading will let us know whether there's some drama that might be involved, because sometimes there is. So we're just gonna see, Scorpio. Let's see. And I have been pulling a couple cards for the side to get us kind of going in the realm of character development from the Kipper-ish deck. Just to let you know. It's a new deck that I've added to the readings, and I really like it. If you like a private reading, by the way, I can focus more on you. That is a pre-recorded video. You get a private video link, and that information is in the description box below. Thank you all for the support with that. But let's go ahead and get this for whatever placement you have that is in Scorpio. And I feel like if you're coming here with a different Scorpio placement, that you are knowledgeable on what it represents to you, so you would know how to apply it. Bliss. Yeah, like somebody feels like this is how they feel looking at you. This is the person that's coming through. There's somebody that just feels like wow, you're special, you're free, you're special, or like not free. you're not free. They feel free. I do have destruction on the bottom. So like I said, there could be I don't know if this person's with somebody else or you're with somebody else, and they're like, no, I think you're the one for me, though. I mean, it happens, right? It happens. Whoa. Oh. Balance those chakras. I have occupation. Definitely could be somebody at your work, or somebody that knows you through your work. Say if you're a content creator, because a lot of people like me work from home, you know, so it could be like through your occupation, or they actually work with you in an office or something like that. And then we have this person, the Karmic Femme, the Karmic Feminine. All right. Which that does mean gender, I believe. Like, I think I'm feeling like we should take it like that. Like, it probably is a karmic feminine, even though people sometimes act from their feminine energy more. All right, let's just say somebody is karmic. The person that would be in the more leaning towards feminine energy. All right. So we're going to see how these energies are falling in alignment with your reading. All right, and we're taking reversals, so it makes it extra juicy and drama-filled. Let's see. Why has that been like a main message for people? Oh, there's the work thing. Like that. Oh. Okay. And it doesn't mean the opposite just because it's in the reverse. I read them by the cards that come out to be clarified. I also judge why it's there in that sense. Oh, I know who that is. That's the karmic feminine energy. Your Queen of Wands reverse and your Queen of Cups in the reverse is a very emotionally manipulative, conniving, their drama. The Queen of Wands reverse is, oh yeah, if I'm just describing a person, it's somebody who would be, you would consider them karmic because they seem to be involved more in the trouble or dramas of things. But I have a King of Cups in the reverse and a Queen of Cups in the reverse just standing out to me, jumping out to me, especially with this Ten of Swords in the environment, which is when something is completely ended. Really, you have 10-10, that something is completely ended here. And it looks like it's divine counterparts that are not, or that were at one time. I mean, it's in the reverse, so... And then I said everybody's been getting this High Priestess in the reverse here lately, just in different spots. But so this is when the challenge is listening to our intuition, or finding the answer that we're seeking from within ourselves, not from outside, because this can even be an extra person on the outside, that Queen of Wands reverse, that's just trying to influence how you think, influence your actions through emotional manipulation with Queen of Cups reverse, and maybe gossip, maybe a false narrative or something like that. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here, meaning that something to do with your work, what keeps you busy every day, something about it changing here. Let me see. Or it can mean something's just not working out for you on the day-to-day, how things are going day-to-day. Queen of Cups reverse. You have two Queen of Cups reverse. What does that mean? Do you have two people like this? I don't have any threes in your reading. So I'm thinking that this is the person from the past who is like beneath it all, or underneath, like they've done something, they've been stewing on something that's emotionally manipulative, or trying to manipulate with your emotions, with even your work possibly. This person's yeah, I was going to, conniving is just a good word for them. Yeah, I don't see any threes. I think this is the same person, and they're the person that's at the root of the issue here that we've got. Chariot is Cancer energy. You have that in the heart of the matter. You have Sagittarius in the outcome with Judgment. Yeah, you have a lot of your own energy of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But also, when the Queen of Cups shows up in the reverse, if I'm giving advice to you from your spirit team about what they mean by a card like that, it would be, there's something here intuitively that we have to open up to and be willing to receive it. So it can be like being kind of shut off emotionally, or disassociating with something for a means of defense, like not getting emotionally really involved here. Because the emotions are like cut off here, or are very down, depressed. You're focusing on your own happiness, not on a connection, it looks like here, or I don't mean that like in a bad way. This is a good thing. This is you're putting your happiness first. So tell me about the Page of Pentacles, meaning in this deck, which this is the Pulp Tarot. In their guidebook, it is about a person that they've acquired some amount of money that is significant enough to where if they plant it, or they look at it as this is the seed, what am I going to use it for? It has the potential to grow, into your Ten of Pentacles. Another Page of Pentacles. And everything to do with who you choose to work in harmony with and cooperate with. So 2 Page of Pentacles here to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Could have multiple messages here that are very that would be good for you financially coming in soon. What is it the High Priestess is wanting them to figure out here in the challenge, the High Priestess? What is the High Priestess wanting Scorpio to figure out? The Moon in the reverse. It is about figuring out something in your emotions and how you feel. They want you to peel back the layers of what the Moon maybe has been hiding or keeping in a shadow position in our lives. So there's something here they're wanting you to see. You can only see it from going deep within who you are and how you really feel. It's the emotions, they get let out. Like keeping a secret from yourself of how you feel. Trying to keep it from yourself, from you knowing. I don't know why though. So I have. Let's look at the Chariot, which is a good card for action, movement, travel. For your heart, it's about a victory. You being awake, alert right now, know where you're going, you know where you're headed, and something's picking up momentum here. But I mean, you do have many cards here that indicate about the news, good financial news. I have a 5 of Swords. Yeah, well, this is being conflicted in your heart, in the heart of the matter. We're dealing with very negative energies. I hope not violent like energies. I feel like you'd want to move away from those energies, the 5 of Swords, because it would be negative, low vibration, insidious. People that are insidious, you know. So people you don't, you don't want to be around that energy for very long. You want to go ahead and move on past it. It feels like a battle of the egos, but in a vicious way that can do real harm to people's lives, because it's trauma. It's very unnecessary, and it's here. And it's pulling at the heart. So that's why there's something that they're wanting you to figure out about your emotions on this issue. The Fool here is getting away from it. I just feel like it's like how you feel, or the energy your way is, I need to have a new beginning. I need to go somewhere, maybe even have my heart experience something new. This has not been normal for a person. This has been like a karmic cycle that needs to get wrapped up. That's what it feels like. And I think it does. Because like I say, you have the 10 of Swords. This is not something that happened overnight. This took a while. But it's a lot of betrayal. It's in the upright. So it's currently ending, completing. 5 of Wands. See this petty drama energy. 5 of Wands. People arguing, not getting along, or even competing, competition, loss of focus, and very irresponsible. Somebody here has irresponsible behavior, careless actions. Knight of Wands in the reverse, possibly with your heart, right? Since we have all of this looking like that. I don't know. I wonder if it was like a false twin flame, or someone that like I said, at one time maybe have thought or felt that this was a divine counterpart, but something's not moving forward. I feel like it's the reckless actions of this person here that is karmic in some way. So, moving right along, we're going to pull from the 108 Oracle. Just get some extra information on what you're headed towards. You know, what you're leaving, what you're headed towards. Wow. The thunderstorm. So you're heading towards a very powerful time in your life. It does say opportunity to overcome, triumph over evil. If you have people wanting to literally battle you for some reason, come up against you, attack you in the place that it hurts, like in your heart, you have a lot of I see it's like it's energy from like Mars energy or Uranus energy coming down from the heavens, empowering you to be able to get through a big energy shift. Tell me about Nine of Cups here. Changing. You will have, especially if you feel like, wow, look at that. And oh, changing. This situation is changing. So you will have what you want. Like, you will get what you want. You will be satisfied. You will be happy. Here with the Nine of Cups. Then you'll be feeling good. Okay. It is card in the spot of feeling. So it's about you feeling good. They said cards are basically like up in the air. They're being thrown. And you have another 5. So 555 is an indication of major changes. You can expect the path to completely change. It's unpredictable 5s. It's unpredictable energy. It brings in some conflict getting through it, but you do get through it. And the slingshot is about feeling the tension or the energy of being pulled back. These are the situations where we're waiting to get the finances we need to make a big move, to have a big change in our life, or where we're waiting on that job offer or opportunity. And then once this event happens for us, the slingshot lets go and you're sent into motion. You have a good launch. And since they're saying the word launch, yeah, it might be a home business or something that you decide to do, because it did see your work changing. So if you decide to invest something in yourself here, like I said, a business, you're going to be you may be in this bliss energy because of it. Because that's the Nine of Cups. Bliss, feeling good. Tell me about King of Cups in the reverse. Whoa. Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? There's worry here. There's worry here about in regards of following your heart or taking action on your heart. Another 5, you all. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. Holy crap. And a 5 of Cups in the reverse on the bottom. Holy shit. I see what it is. Oh my God. Okay, so I see what it is though. There's like a breakup, right? There's this breakup. There's this feeling of having to do something on your own, or that you will be doing something here on your own. But you do it. You let go of the past and what's familiar. With the Nine of Swords, only your own anxiety or worry of worse to come, or doomed, or helplessness is going to keep you in that energy. So it's like the Leo reading of no worries, Scorpio, no worries at this time. You have you overcoming the 5s. You have yourself overcoming a financial situation where you are worried if you have enough. I see you pulling out of any kind of hardship or struggle. And they're really saying with that High Priestess, the Moon, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse, all those being in the reverse, that it's time to process these emotions, let them go. And there may be worry about letting go somebody from the past. And it could be, if it is a King of Cups in the reverse and you're dealing with someone like that, this is a volatile person. This is somebody who has anger issues. This is someone that you wouldn't want. They're not, like, mentally, they're not very stable. And in fact, those 2 cards can both be describing this other person, man or woman. That is somebody that's got some disturbances. Did I say that right? Going on, okay? Something going on in their membrane. Tell me about Wheel of Fortune in the reverse up there in your destiny spot. You have Strength in the reverse. What happens, Spirit? What happens? It's strength to overcome a problem that has gone on for a while. You do have 10 of Pentacles here. With it being in the reverse means that there's some issues going on with, family, and finances, and people maybe even using or abusing other people's help. Because we have it with this too, there's just 10, 10, 10. There's major completions, all these 5s too. 7 of Wands says you're standing up for yourself. There's something here that we just lost confidence in. I feel like it's some people that are involved, either family or with business. And it can be when they're even saying that it can be when our own confidence is knocked down due to a natural disaster or some type of major emergency issue, and it could have caused a problem in our lives for quite some time, taken time to resolve. But I see, with the 7 of Wands is you asserting yourself. You stand up for yourself. You may feel a little stressed in that position, but you're paying attention to signs and synchronicities that are giving you information on how to move forward. And I feel like it is the wake-up call from Spirit here with Judgment. It's the wake-up call, and it's telling us about a new plan, basically. It's telling us about a new plan. Woof. And tell me about that plan with Judgment and the Queen of Wands, and then we'll get to the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse here in a moment. There's a fear here of somebody not paying you back, or someone's not paying you back, or things not being, wow, 666. Whoa. 666. I was looking at it, so I think that we need to, the plan has to do with you not dealing with this Queen of Wands in the reverse, okay? And also, you yourself not taking any huge, big risk until you're seeing signs, synchronicities, you know how to move forward, and you're comfortable that that's where Spirit is leading you. There could be a fear of things not getting balanced out in our lives, especially with finances and having that reciprocity or working on a team that you like. So the sap here says you're going to get your needed materials. They're going to lead to sweetness in life, abundance, wealth. I mean, it's the flow. So it's just coming in, it's maybe even a passive flow of income. That would be wonderful, right? While you sleep, you do have the bedroom card and the sap card, passive income while you sleep. So there's no need to worry. That's, again, they have a plan. And that would be an Aries energy, that Queen of Wands, by the way. I'm not sure, but some of you all might relate to either dealing with a Sagittarius or Aries, Gemini. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, we're letting go. We're letting go. We're releasing it. If the foundation has to fall into place, then I feel like that's what we're doing. We're not attached to how something was in the past or to how somebody else affected us in the past. Yeah. We're asserting ourselves in the Emperor energy. So with Aries being really prevalent, it's like a confident, disciplined, controlled leader, a fearless leader. Knows what battles to get in, knows which ones are going to be won, knows when to take action, knows when to take a risk and when not to take a risk here. So this is going to be about rebuilding, but it's going to be from a new way, something that is different. Different than in the past way that wasn't working out. Yeah, and the near yes confirmation to that of this success because of the actions that you take. And they're saying your decisions right now, 7 of Pentacles, they're sound, they make sense, you're balanced, you're fair, you're patient, and you have clarity of mind, you have communication with your spirit team, your angels, I feel, and step into bliss. I think you'll be stepping into bliss. So all these 5s are freaking crazy. I've never seen that many 5s. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5s. That's crazy. 3 6s. 3 10s. Just to point out, you have a few, maybe a couple 7s. Oh, wow. I didn't see that. But I was meaning you have a couple 7s, like you have 7 of Pentacles and then you have the 7 of Chariot. Awesome. It would have been better if I didn't have such a delay, right? 77, it is the time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desire and ambition. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. And 0, there is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It's time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. All right. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. And if you haven't already, like the video for me. Help out the channel. Appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't already too, so you can join us here. Thank you all for the people who have come back, and also to all of the ones who leave me beautiful comments that I really appreciate, and just sending you my love for that. So see you next time. Love and light. Bye.